Hey y'all, Bobby Lovell here again. Time for another one of those Sunday Fun Day stories. This particular Sunday happens to be Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. I hope you have a wonderful day. And of course, being Mother's Day, it wouldn't be appropriate without a story about my mom. Last week I shared a little turkey hunting story about my dad, and so this week I want to share a little bit about Mom. Mom, for those that don't know, lived the last 2.5 years of her life with Gail and I in our home. After Daddy passed away, she stayed in the retirement living center, and then the last 2.5 years with us. And she suffered from a little bit of Alzheimer's. Not real bad, but it was enough that it affected her quite a bit at times. But because of that, I heard stories of her childhood that I'd never heard before. And Mom was born in 1925 on the farm, just north of Pioneer, east of Cross Plains, about 6 miles, just over in the edge of Eastland County. Mom was the youngest of 8 siblings. Growing up on a farm in that time, you know, they raised everything that they could for their staples to survive, and raised their pigs, raised their calves, had their own milk cow, raised all of their vegetables. Mom and her siblings and my grandparents all had cotton, and they picked cotton by hand. And this was just the time Mom grew up in. Well, this particular story, Mom being the youngest, everybody else had kind of gone on, and Mom had taken her paper dolls that she had made, and she had crawled into their grain storage building. Now, I've seen these grain storage buildings, and you know, it was just a kind of a big wooden square building, probably 8 by 8, 10 by 10, and about 10 foot tall. There was no windows, there was no doors in these buildings. You actually crawled up a ladder on the outside of the building into the gable, and there was a window inside that gable. And you crawled in, and you could crawl down the ladder on the inside of it, and they filled it, you know, and that was where they stored any of their grains that they needed to feed the cows, or, you know, whatever they were using that particular grain for. So this storage building was pretty empty at the time, and Mom's down in the bottom of that playing with paper dolls that she had made. And she said the neighbor boy had come over, about her age, and he had climbed up and was sitting inside that window, laughing at her, making fun at her for down there playing with paper dolls, and was throwing rocks at her. And after several minutes of this, my mom got plenty irritated at that young boy, and she finally grabbed one of those rocks that he had been throwing at her and turned around and chucked that sucker at him, and she did him about like David did the old Goliath. She popped him right square between the eyes, and that young boy fell over backwards out of that window. She said he didn't crawl back up in the window, and he didn't bother her ever again. So I guess she got the good job done on that with that little boy that was aggravating her. I hope you enjoyed the story. Spend time today. Call your mom if you can't go see her. And just tell her how much you love her. Mom's been gone for 7 years now. It's hard to believe it's been that long, but I still miss her. But I appreciate the life that she and Daddy lived before me, and the example that they lived. And take time to tell your mom that you love them today. Hey guys, keep liking my videos and making comments. I love the comments. I love to read those, and I'll keep putting out a video or so every week. Y'all be sweet. I'll be pretty. God bless, and I love y'all.